In this video, I want to talk with you about how powerful your words are and how your words create or either destroy and create destruction in your life. In 1994, when I was actually getting my NLP certification, NLP is Neuro-Linguistic Programming. It's a subjective psychology created back in the 70s. Anyway, I was in the office with my mentor, and I came in and I was talking about something that was going on in my life. And she said to me, she said, be very careful with your words because you speak your life into existence. So consider that. You speak your life into existence. And if you look at every area of your life, whether it's your health, your wealth, your weight, your money, maybe you haven't noticed until now that what you have is because you have spoken it with your words into existence. In one of the ancient texts, there is a phrase that I love the phrase, and it's something that I do my best to be mindful of. And that phrase is this: in the beginning, there was the Word. And if you look at your life, everything that you have, in the beginning, there was the Word. You look at the job that you're in right now. You have spoken that job into existence based upon your words. Now, obviously, I'm not making this religious, but I definitely want you to understand that your words have power because your words are self-talk. Now, I'm not going to go into it in this video, but first off is that your words are frequency and vibration. Your words are electromagnetic. They go out and they actually, like a homing pigeon, bring right back to you the object of your words. But what I want to talk about in this video is your words and your self-talk. Because the way that the brain works is, let's say, for example, and women use the F word all the time. Women will say, I'm so fat, I'm so fat, I'm so fat. Well, the way that those words create for you, or people who say, maybe you even say stuff like that, or even let's go somewhere else and then come back to that thought. Maybe you say that money's hard to come by, or I'm so broke, or I'm so broke. But here's what happens. When you speak those words are left brain analytical. But what happens is your unconscious mind, which is actually seated in the right hand side of the brain, the unconscious mind is what I call a servo mechanism. So whatever you speak, it is the job of the unconscious mind to make happen. So, for example, if you say, I'm so fat, which is conscious, the unconscious mind hears that, and the unconscious mind says, okay, you say that you're so fat, I'm a servo mechanism, it is my job to make you fat. And that's why your unconscious mind will make you do things that you do not want to do, like lying on the couch and eating donuts and Cheetos and ho-hos and ding-dongs and all the things that actually keep you fat. So you speak your life into existence based upon your self-talk. Now, take a step back and look at your life. And have you noticed that your life is exactly how you have spoken it? If you're constantly sitting around and you're hoping and you're praying and you're wishing that your life is going to change, but your self-talk hasn't, you're what I call a wandering seeker. And what you keep doing is you keep wandering in your life by actually having haphazard self-talk. And you might have heard me say in other videos, you may want to write this down, obviously, if you're not driving, but a powerful phrase that I live from, and this will change your life, and it's so simple that most of us miss it. That phrase is this: my life is this way or that way because I tell myself my life is this way or that way. Now, your first inclination you might want to argue a little bit, as some people do. But if you take a step back and you look at your life is exactly the way it is because you tell yourself it is that way, and you tell yourself by using your words. Okay, so a little transparency for you here is that I'm in my home in Sedona, Arizona right now, and I also live in Dallas, Texas. And Monday I had to go down to Phoenix to do some floor tile shopping. And it's hot in Phoenix, it's 100 degrees. So you might see the fireplace behind me and you're thinking, what are you doing with the fireplace on? Well, my video team said it'd make the video a lot nicer. So we're sitting here sweating with the fireplace on. Anyway, I was down in Phoenix on Monday and it was really hot and I wasn't feeling well. And I found myself saying to myself, I don't feel good. And in that moment, I thought just like that, you know what? Shift your self-talk. Because if you say you don't feel good, what you're doing is you're giving your words, you're speaking into existence, your feeling, because your unconscious mind is going to follow that. And in that moment, that's what I call being a conscious transformer, is that we catch ourselves and we're conscious in that moment that, you know what, I can actually shift my self-talk right now, because whatever I speak is what I create. And if you look at your own life and you really, really get honest with yourself and you take a step back and you look at it, what you have in your life is because you have spoken it into existence. Now, as I say in pretty much every video, we've touched on it a bit here, and I want to take you a lot deeper in the podcast episode on this topic, that you speak your life into existence. So click the link and I'll catch you over on that episode.